Hello, this is OldCrowBalthazor. Welcome to Balthazor's Strategic Arcana. So this is the last episode of this epic match I'm having with Duedman with the 1943 scenario. It comes with Strategic Command, World War II War in Europe, let's go. I'm the Allies, he's the Axis. So this would be episode 65. I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to be permitted to do an AAR at the end of this turn, or if there's going to be Duedman gets the victory screen. We both don't know for sure. Let's go. So I'm going to try to take back London, which is devastated by a sudden late game sea lion. It's gambit time. See. Because probably the war is there's going to be ceasefires, and I think all sides are getting exhausted, and so that's my rationale. What's going on here? So yeah, what better leverage than for the Germans to go and take London as a bargaining chip, right? Meanwhile, the Soviet juggernaut finally grew, and this time I don't think he can stop it. He put a lot of resources into this gambit, right? So it makes sense. Anyway, let's watch. He's got good weather. It's mud, but I mean good flying weather. Yeah, I think it's got moving American. Yeah, I did. Put it in Portsmouth. American. Still got a good chunk out of that. But strategic bomber. Well, I'll be able to see after this game's over. When it. Oh, he lost it. Well, I wanted to see the level. Well, I'll be able to see it because they allow it now, so we can look at both sides after the match is over. Again, I don't know if it'll be in this video or if I have to do another one. We'll see. Yeah, he does not want my tank to... He wants to reduce all my tanks. He's going to throw everything he's got. Everything. Like Duedman doesn't ever throw everything in. Always throws in everything. It's epic, man. I just love this sound file. Log file, I think they call it with the jet sounds. Yeah. I'm using Unfortunate Son's counter mod. If anyone doesn't know, I'm just jumping in to see the end. He's working on finishing one for World at War, and I know that they want to use it for the upcoming Strategic Command. War in the Pacific mod, which would be wonderful. I'm in the beta. I'm not supposed to talk about that, so I won't. But I think I can mention that they want to use its counters. They want to use their counters for here, and they did. And they put it in the community pack. And we'll be in World at War. See, the thing is, I have any aircraft if I'm going to use them all too. Everything I got. So the casualties are going to be enormous on both sides. Look at that. Oh yeah, it's going after that right. Strafe it. Just imagine these things coming in, man. Low over the deck, hitting the airfields, blowing up these comets or whatever kind of jets I got now in 47. You gotta be better than just the comets. Okay. God. It's just unending. Well, he can see all of his targets too. That's the thing. I just brought in from the United States. It's not attached. Yeah, I'm pretty sure, yeah, off of Sheffield, I just operated in. Oh, good. Alright, he is going to attack with that. Okay, the Hungarian. wonder what the Baltic states are thinking now. They've probably been pretty prosperous under the Germans, so they don't want the Soviets back. I wonder how they would work this out. Maybe it'd become a no man's land, you know, a buffer state, or Lithuania, Latvia. I don't know. Because the ceasefire is at hand. I mean, the Soviets are not going to get all the Ukraine back. I'm sure they'd come up with there'd be a border commission and everything. Of course, the Soviets might just want to keep going, but I don't know. Everybody's national morale is sinking, so I'm not going to pull on Kiev, and I don't think I can take it, but we'll try. We did get in Dnieper, though. Let's get the suicide out. Are you going to retreat? Yeah, oh, I did. Well, I'm wondering if I should do the Soviets first and leave the finale for last. I don't think so. I've been waiting all day. All night since last night when I pulled the last turnabout in London. I was like, what the hell? And then I watched a little bit of it again to see how am I going to get in there, but it was hard to figure it out. Why? Because I know there's going to be retribution. Oh, the artillery held up pretty good. I learned a lot. So again, I don't know if we're going to be doing AR in this. I'll look at the detail losses unless I got knocked out of it, because I don't know if we're going to get see, there's no more turns left, but El Condoro sent me, thanks El Condoro, sent me a calendar, and it said there's another Axis turn, even though it's supposed to be Allied gets their last shot. Okay. So I will look at the detailed losses at the end here after I start moving. Because again, I don't think a victory screen is going to splash. I think it's going to go over to him. He's going to get one. He's going to be allowed to do an AR if he wants, and then I will do one. I believe, even though I do have some notes. Raining. Well, that don't matter. Well, it might actually for... That's all I get. Okay, that's fine. Let's go ahead and see if we can get in here. One entrenchment. Yeah. We could kill that, but we need this. But we got to get through that zone of control. I have this. I don't want to block myself. I have this, and they're not upgraded. Well, let's find a medium bomber. Let's don't just shoot these all to hell. Let's ground this first. Let's do this methodically. Let's see. Oh, he was attached. That's general. That's American general. That's British general. You got the pips, man. You. You have to use that. Okay. I just want to do a combat prediction now. Same. That's fine. Dempsey's only a 7. Still don't know if using a 7 with 3 pips is better. If someone could tell me, Acquire might as well know. See, I'll be able to get last shots of these too. We got that too. Oh yeah. Okay, that's fine. We don't have to get too crazy, but I'm going to need that. Where's the other? No. Don't need that. Okay. We can clear this. Let's attack this first, because it's zone of control. Alright. Let's see. Now let's use them. he's coming out of the rain. I'm curious. I think it's all about the target hex. All right. Okay, his morale is 11%, but his readiness is still too high. Let's bring this in. Yeah, I can still move. Okay. Wow. What the hell? I can't escort. Oh shit. You know why? I don't think I have any fighters strong enough to escort. They gotta be at 5. Oh no. Well, let's break this zone of control. I didn't do it. Yeah. Now this is a dilemma. I got another shot. I got 3 AP. Let's hit it. Oh, he's out. Oh. I can do it with you. No, we don't want him to retreat in there. Well, we got into London. But I like to kill this thing, but it won't matter what. The zone of control. I think we should secure it. Yep. Oh, shit. Got you. Ah, that's fine. Got him. And it had a parachutist too I could have brought in there. Alright. No. Ceasefire time. Let's go ahead and reinforce this in case the ceasefire talks break down. Oh, I can't get in there. Duh. Alright. Do what I would do. Yeah, I didn't even need the last shot. Just in case, right? Packaging. Man, this has been a hell of a match. I'm still not quite clear who... I really don't care who wins or not. Not in things like this, man. I would probably clear my ships out for the time being. I would get in a dock. Yeah, for like cruiser. Let's go search. See if he was any last minute stuff. Yeah, I'm pretty certain he doesn't actually get an attack or get to move, but he. Yeah, I think that's good. Well, we'll search. Nothing there. No, that's banged up. This is more role playing than anything else. Boys, you can stay in your hotel rooms. Move your broads. What do I got out here? Last transport, Army. I'd probably divert to the med. No, why not? Don't know where his last submarine is. I would block it. Okay, down Italy, and then we're going to go to the Soviet. Their last hurrah. We can do anything here? Do we need to? I say no. Okay. Yep, we got quiet here. There's no need. No need for any more death. Reinforce that. We are quite tired. We brought all of his fighters. Yeah, I did up there. Alright, here. Couldn't get this to collapse, so I don't know what the deal is. Now, no, I'd have to bring an HQ. Okay, so we're good there. So here. Finally. Any blues? I'm not going to change up anything. Oh, there's one, but I don't need that. Yeah, we killed a tiger, man. Let's kill another one. That's how I started this match. We really whacked on the blue division, didn't we? Don't retreat. Oh, I screwed that up. That's fine. Now. One last jet. Oh, no, I do have escorts here. That's right. Finally get to use the Soviet Air Force. Oh, this is all in rain. Okay. Here are the prop jobs against the jets. So rain is the Soviets' friend when their air force is subpar compared to reducing it. Okay. Its morale is 1. All right. Oh, I should have took pure grab. That's right. Woof. Resisting. But done here. What about here? Ooh. So we can take Minsk. No, artillery is going to be difficult. Oh shit, the cauldron. Oh shit. No way. Oh. Finn's retreating. I think that's it. Cavalry. How about cavalry? All right. Anything else? No, of course, I think that's it. So we took Linden. I don't think there's anything else we need to do here. No, we're going to stand down. Wow. Well, let's go take a look. Case I'm pretty certain, again, I don't know how this works when I end a turn here. I don't think we're going to see a victory screen. I could be wrong. In case, let's go to look at reports. Let's look at losses real quick. Look at all these losses here. 201. The Germans, 153. Well, these guys, it's been Titanic on both sides. Let's go to the detailed losses here. Yeah. I'm just going to leave it here. I'm not going to really overanalyze it. You can screenshot and look at it. Or pause. Look at the Germans here. Let's see. I went after his heavy tanks a lot, so I got his Tigers 8 times. But they're not all Tigers. It'd be Rhinos too. I don't know if that's considered a heavy tank or not. Heavy armament, but definitely the Tiger tanks. Yeah. Magic killed 19. How about the Soviets? 20. He killed 20 of mine, Soviets, and 6 heavy tanks. So we're about even. That's kind of incredible. I felt like it was a lot more where the big losses are, though. Armies, 63 armies, Soviets, to 19 German, right? 59 corps, though, Germans lost, to 36 Soviet. Yeah, I lost a lot of armies. HQs, I lost a total of 5. He's lost 2. Of course, that was a gambit, too, right? Essentially, I couldn't ever catch his, I had a very difficult time getting those HQs. His Air Force, though. The British lost 2 fighters. Americans 3. Soviets 8. Yeah, he pummeled them. So I only managed to kill 2 of his fighters and 1 strat bomber, but that was this turn because he used it as a last hurrah. In glory, they went down, right? I didn't touch his Air Force at all the whole time. And, yeah. Italy is kind of redundant. They went down fast. Couldn't kill it. Couldn't kill hardly any because they surrendered so quick. Yeah, so I won't be able to see his screen because I am curious how his research, but I suspect a lot of things. I had a lot of shortcomings, which I'll talk about later. I believe in the AR if we get it. And if not, well, I'll mention one thing right now. Industrial tech. I thought for sure this would be over by, I was thinking maybe 1946 I'd have them. So I didn't really, I should have double-checked my industry and production, especially with the British. And long range for everybody said double-checked everything. But again, I didn't think that we were going to get this far when the Luftwaffe definitely could see everything. The other thing is, I did realize that his fighters could see very far. Yeah, we're not going to know until I'm able to look at everything. But his research screen, if it's available to me, or Duedman will tell me. But he could see at least. I can't remember. It was 5, 6, 7 hexes, but behind the front lines, he could basically. I was blind. So it's the whole time, right? And they aren't going to be able to surmount that because the Luftwaffe is going to be better than the Soviet Air Force. But yeah, long range definitely really hurt me. The other thing was, landing here on D-Day, I didn't necessarily have to do that. I'm behind tech with the tanks. I figured historically I put a lot of pressure on them, right? It did not work out, and it became a feeding frenzy when I could have did other landings otherwhere. But the only thing I was worried about is if I didn't keep reinforcing this, he would walk through this even quicker. So, yeah, this isn't necessary. Just return you all to port, and we'll finish this. Yeah. All right, I'm going to end the turn. I'm not going to comment. It's packaging. Yeah, let's take a look at this again. So I managed to take London back. I'm so happy. I wasn't sure. I mean, this was on the razor's edge. So I own London. I own Rome. And I think the Axis powers, I think that they have to have Rome and Berlin in either one of these to win. Moscow, London, or Washington, D.C. And, yeah, I'm going to be playing a mirror match with them. I'm going to be playing Axis. And if I can even get to May 1945 or the end of 1945, I'll be happy. I know it's going to be a slaughter. I'm going to be playing Duedman. He's an expert. I'm learning though. But in the future, he agreed that we get to do this again, and me allies him Axis. And I'll take what I learned playing against them and from commenters here. And so there's that. So, hey, I guess we got an AR here, kind of semi-AAR. Well, we'll see. Again, if it's the screen's available to me after the victory editions, let's end this and see what happens. UK government moves government to London. Yeah, it ain't over, is it? I don't see a victory. Well, stalemate. Oh my God. It is a stalemate. I wonder how many times this has ever been seen by anybody. Yeah, it's all foggy. Okay, let's click out. It's grade. Packaging. Oh my God, we get to do an AR here. Well, I just did one. I have never seen a frickin' stalemate. Me and the Colonel almost got one on the very first YouTube series I did with him with World at War. That was an epic one. If you want to look, just go in my playlist and look at that match. It ended in May 1947. Oh, we get to see. Okay, let's see what he's done. Here's Germany. Oh, I got an email. Dude, man, he's sleeping now. It's late here. I'm hoping that he's gets green screen so he can look at all this. Yeah, all this is maxed out, right? Good, we can compare. So, you know, historically he won, right? The Germans held, they didn't lose. You know, there would be some kind of there's some kind of agreement that's been made. They've had enough. I'm sure in Europe we'd be going in big all history here. World War III might be coming up in a while after everybody, because I'm sure all three sides. I'm going to say three sides. I'm sure the Soviets are going to be looking at their own interests, and the Western Allies and the Germans. Yeah, he didn't go in rockets. Didn't go into anti-sub. There's no reason. Anti-air defense. He went big time. He had to. Okay, so his heavy bombers. Oh, let's close this and see where everything is. God, he was thin. What about... Yeah, we can see everything now. Wow. Yeah, just give a fin there. So he did have a German U-boat. Where the hell were you hiding? I've ducked stuff up here. I bet you, because this was damaged. He had two, when I finally went up here with Operation Polaris, there were two U-boats. One was half strength, and it disappeared. I figured it was out in the Great Blue somewhere. It could have been, and he slipped back. But I've hid stuff here before, up this fjord. Well, I can't. I can't move. That is a clear hex. Clear. Are those sea hexes? No, I've ducked stuff in here in the fjords before. I can't remember how deep you can go here. I've hid stuff before Now let's go take a look at his dispositions. Oh, I bet the Soviets are pissed. They're pissed that there's going to be a settlement. Or Stalin would. Nah, he probably would. Who knows? Let's go look at our graphs. We're going to go look at some more stuff. Germany. Let's see their national morale. Well, we can look at it all. So it plummeted to 59. The Italians, well, they're nothing. But every turn they're going down. I wonder why. They weren't in any kind of combat. Guess just war weariness. It's curious. Anyone knows why? They're out on my ally side now. The Soviets, 51%. The Americans, 55%. No France. France wasn't liberated. 31%. God, just in time for the British, right? And they lost London. Look at that. Boom! NPPs. Let's go to the Germans. Okay, here's his mounting losses. This is his gambit. Yeah, I really couldn't I didn't give him any losses above his income. And boy, his income stayed pretty level throughout the whole game. Until it's June. Yeah, I tried to surround him here. Let's compare that to the Soviets. Look at that. Oh, God. It went in pulses, and then I'd rebuild. The Soviets were rebuilt in pulses. Americans. Yeah. Wow. Crazy. British. Pretty consistent, but then it really mounted. That's the gambit time right here. So that's interesting. Research. Again. Yeah, he kept it up for a while, but he got everything he needed. All right. Well, I think that's it. So, well, what I do wrong, a lot of things. I did a lot of things wrong. I've already mentioned my research priorities. Definitely industrial tech. If I go to research British, yeah, I should have this big time right off the bat and got this a lot sooner. Production technology probably maxed it out too. Probably the Soviets I was pretty consistent with. It just took forever. United States, that was a no-brainer. That was easy. But the one thing that was definitely glaring, long-range aircraft, I stayed at 3. The Americans, I finally got to 4. The Germans, well, they had 5. And I bet he double-cheated us. I haven't been watching all of his videos. I haven't had time. I've been watching little pieces. But I never really got to see what his research was. I can't forensically comb through it, but I can tell here between looking at this and looking at his research. Well, he really, oh wait, that's wrong. German, yeah, here. Yeah, he really emphasized it. He poured it in, but he got breaks too from what I did. Everything's like, when I started this scenario, the Soviets, well, I'm so used to East Front games. And I even played Gary Graysley's War in the East, right? And playing the Germans against AI and then one PVM that never went anywhere. Don't do it, curse. Don't try. And just hold off the Soviets. Well, I'm used to the Soviets just being lined up here on the Donets River. I mean, they're shit tons of them, and they got a big massive army, just like here. But you don't attack. So you can hold them off. You might have to fall back. And this is kind of a weak spot here, because the Soviets are here. And here, you got to fall back like Duedman did. What I did was I just kept attacking. I should have marshaled my strength. I never could get them coordinated with the Americans and the British. And the first disaster was trying to, I thought I could surround them at Smolensk, and I actually did cut them a little bit, but it was too thin down here. That was in the winter of *43. But man, I had to go for it. And he counterattacked me and failed to take, I failed to take Vitebsk. So anyway, there was that. But anyway, man, I thoroughly enjoyed this. And to see a stalemate, oh, Jesus Christ, that's just nuts. Well, anyway, I hope you guys all enjoyed this. I enjoyed all your guys' comments. Me and Duedman are going to do more stuff. And, yeah, man. Crazy. All right. Well, thanks a lot for everybody following this series. This is OldCrowBalthazor. I'll see you guys on the virtual battlefields. I am gone.